Hello, good afternoon students. Welcome to SBR online classes. Yesterday we have started the revision from the civics part, that is our defense forces. So because of the network problem, you didn't got the complete revision yesterday's, isn't it? So that's why today that I will repeat and next I will continue that revision. Our defense forces. See, yesterday I have told you the meaning. What is the meaning of defense? Isn't it? Defense means what? Huh? Defense means that is a group of the people, some group of the people who work together. Huh? And it's an organization. Rather, it's an organization of defenders that provides resistance against the attack. They are protecting us. Always they are protecting our country. Always they are in the border areas and protecting the country, and sometimes so many times they sacrifice their life and protect the country. So that is the defense force. How in the family the parents are protecting the children, isn't it? So many difficulties they are facing. They are facing so many difficulties, and but always they look after their children. They fulfill all the needs of their children. They are completing the children's education, and next whatever their needs are there, and they make their future bright, isn't it, in the family. So same as it is how the parents are look after their children in the family and protecting their children, in the same way the what is the defense force people, they are protecting us. So we should salute them, and always we have to grateful to them, and always we never forget their sacrifice for us, isn't it? Now, what we will learn into this chapter, we will learn about the defense force, the responsibilities of the defense force, the divisions of the defense force, and their work. And apart from that, we will learn about the paramilitary forces. What is paramilitary forces, and assisting forces, and other civil forces. We will learn through this class. Okay. Now, what is the main theme or main aim of the defense force? Protecting the country from the foreign aggression is the primary duty. Their main duty is what? Protecting the country from the foreign attack. So this responsibility is given to the defense armed forces. So protecting the country from the foreign aggression. So means this responsibility given to whom? This responsibility is given to the defense forces. Therefore, the role of the defense force is very important. And it's a matter of pride that India has a disciplined, powerful and aggressive defense force. So it's very important. We should know about our defense force, and we have to proud. Why we should be feel proud? Because India has a very disciplined, well-disciplined, powerful and aggressive defense force. We have efficiently faced several challenges. So many challenges we have faced. And example, and they disturb our national integrity. So which attack the foreigners, they disturb our national integrity, but defense force faced very efficiently. And for example, the aggressions by China and Pakistan, so many attacked happened. So example, China and Pakistan, when they have attacked our defense force people, they displayed that they are ready for any sacrifice. When they have attacked, our defense force people, they displayed what they have displayed. They are ready. They are ready for any sacrifice for the country. And another one incident, the great incident happened in that also. So many things, so many incidents happened during the Kargil military operation. In that struggle also, our Indians fought very bravely and got success. So we should always salute them. Okay, now here, yesterday I have told you about this little information about the Kargil military operation, isn't it? So, what is this Kargil operation? Kargil military operation. The Kargil War, it is a very important incident in the history. Okay, so this Kargil military war, it is also known as Kargil conflict. Okay, and this war between the India and Pakistan. This war between the whom? India and Pakistan. India and Pakistan. Okay. So the war is when it started 3rd May, 3rd May 1919 to 26th July 1999. Okay. So the Kargil disturbed. So this started between the India and Pakistan from 3rd May 1999 to 26th July 1990. So why Kargil is the district of Kashmir? Kargil is the district of Kashmir. When they attacked, Pakistan attacked to occupy that place. So our Indians fought against of that, and finally they got success. So this, the Kargil War, also known as the Kargil conflict, it was an armed conflict fought between the India and the Pakistan from May to July 1999, and in the Kargil district of Kashmir and elsewhere along the line of control. It is also called as a LOC. Yeah? So that's why this 26th July it is celebrating as Vijay Divas, Kargil Vijaya Divas, when that is on 26th July. Operation Vijay, an Indian Army mission, achieved ultimate success on that for India and force called the mission. That's why it is called the Operation Save Sagar. It is also known as the Kargil Vijaya Divas. Understood? It is so in the, like this, our defense for people, they displayed and showed their responsibility and their work sincerity through this war, and they are ready for any sacrifice for to protect the country. Now India has a land border. How many kilometers? 15,200 kilometer land border, and sea border. Sea border is 7,516.5 kilometer. This is the land border, and it is the sea border. So this border area they are protecting. Who are protecting? Our defense for people. So enemies attack. Enemies can attack in any ways. They can come the roadways, waterways, or airways. So there are three divisions are there in the defense forces. That is Army, Navy, and the Air Force. So enemies can attack in any ways, no? So that's why. So here, this is their area, the defense force people area. They are protecting. Here, this land border is 15,200 kilometers, and sea border also they have to protect. That is a 7,516.5 kilometer. Okay. Now, now the responsibilities of the defense forces. Huh? Responsibilities of the defense forces. What is the only one word for the main responsibility is what they have to protect the country. Okay. What is the first thing? Protecting the responsibilities. Hello students, you should read the lesson, and if you understand the lesson you can answer for any question. Example here, behind of the lesson the question is not there. What is the question? Responsibilities of the defense forces. In exercise they didn't give, but if suppose in middle questions, as a middle question it came means, what you should write? Responsibilities of our defense forces means these points now which I am giving you have to write in the exam, but now not necessary to copy because it is in your textbook. Okay. Protecting the border areas. Protecting the border areas. Now only I have said the border areas. 15,200 kilometer land border and 7,516.5 kilometer, that is the sea border. This full they have to protect, their responsibility, isn't it? Now next is safeguarding the integrity of the country. Safeguarding the integrity of the country. Sometimes they have to maintain unity in our country. Sometimes in no, even sometimes foreigners they are attacked to us. That time they are protecting. Sometimes inner fightings in our country only. So they have to maintain that, stop that, protect that, and maintain the integrity, unity in the country. That is also their duty. And next is preventing smuggling and such other antisocial activities. Preventing smuggling and antisocial activities. Antisocial activities. Preventing smuggling means that is illegal activities. Smuggling and antisocial means that is illegal activities that is harmful to the country and against the country. Sometimes they are what is it, the things that is illegal things they are importing, exporting. So that is a smuggling. So that's time they have to always they are alert. Who the defense force people alert, and when they identify that they catch that people. So smuggling, antisocial activities also illegal activities they have to stop. So this is the responsibilities of the defense force. Okay, it is the responsibilities of the defense force. No, yes, but as a Indians, it is our responsibility also. We have to support them. To whom we should support? Our defense force people. Always we have to support them. Without our support, they can't work properly. So always we have to support them for their work. Then they can easily they can do the work. It is as Indians, it is our duty also, isn't it? Now, the defense force are vested with the President of India. Now, who is the main person to control this defense force. So are vested with the President of India. So now present President of India, who? Ramnath Kovind. So he vested the defense force. The defense system has three divisions. Okay. Now you understood responsibilities of the defense force. Now next is the divisions of the defense force. Which are the divisions are there? The defense force. Okay. Divisions of the defense force is divisions. Divisions of the defense force. First is army. Second is navy. And third is the air force. Army, navy and the air force. Three divisions are there because army enemies can attack in any ways. I have told you. Army, roadways, army, navy. You see border area they are protecting, and if enemies attack through this way, they are navy force always they are alert about that. Now air force, some people, some enemies attacks the aeroplane. That's why air force also is there. So that's why there are three divisions in the defense force, that is army force, navy force and the air force. Okay. Now the Defence Force of India take part in the Independence Day and the Republic Day celebrations. When is Independence Day? That is on 15th August. Republic Day, that is on 26th January. So these in these two national festivals, our defense forces people, they always display their military strength. Maybe you saw in the television during this program while Independence Day, Republic Day, how they are showing their military strength with a well disciplined and full powerful, isn't it? So in that day they are showing their military strength. Now if anyone wants to join in this any defense force, so without the training anyone can't complete, isn't it? Everyone should be perfect. So that's why training is very necessary. Without the training, we can't do next year any profession. Which profession in future you wants to do, the training you have to take. Any profession is there. If you as a teacher, they have to complete what D.Ed, B.Ed, some things M.Ed, that degrees. If doctor, MBBS, that you have to complete. Next lawyer, LLB. So like this, for defense force. For defense force also you have to complete that. You have to take the training for that. So where are the training centers are there? You have to listen now. There are training centers for the defense forces to learn their fighting skill. What they have to learn? Their fighting skills. How they have to protect themselves from the enemies. How they protect the country from the enemies. So the fighting skills they will learn in the training center. So where are the training centers are there? Important among them are, which are the training centers? So many training centers are there, but important training centers are, one is National Defense College. What is the first one? National Defense College. And next is Navy. And third is National Defense College, Defense Service Training Center, National Defense College. And next is the Defense Service Training Center and Indian Military Academy. Indian Military Academy in Dehradun. Okay, and next is National Defense Academy. National Defense Academy, Khadakwasla. It is in Khadakwasla, Pune, Maharashtra state. Okay, understood? If anyone wants to join, you have to take training from these centers. Okay. Now, one by one we will discuss now. Army, Navy and Air Force. First one is the Indian Army Force. Indian Army Force. Indian Army. Okay. Now, it is in your textbook also, students. Here, look at this picture. It is the symbol of Indian Army. What is this? It is the symbol of Indian Army. Okay. Now, another one thing that I will repeat. Yesterday also I have told you. That is about the budget. Huh? What is the budget? That is the plan, the expend income expenditures that they are planning for whole year. In the family also they are making the budget for a month, for a year. How much they have to expend for a what is children's education, for health, and for a household work. So like this they are planning the amount, how much they have to expend, isn't it? So like this in our country also they are planning budget every year. The budget plan is there. Okay. So according to that budget, 40% they are reserved for these defense forces. Huh? Total over 40% of the total annual budget is reserved for the defense force of India. 40%. Example 10,000 income is there, means 4,000 they have to reserve keep for the defense force. Understood? Okay. Now Army. Now already you saw the symbol of the Indian Army. Now what is Indian Army? Okay. See, one is the very beautiful sentence that we have to proud about that. That is what the Indian Army is the second largest in the world. What is that? It is the second largest in the world. So, so what we have to proud about that our country, that army force, it is the second largest in the world, isn't it? The army comprises of cavalry, infantry, tank regiments called armed corps, gunners regiment or artillery. So different types are there in this. Different types are there. Our Indian Army, that is what infantry, and next is cavalry, then tank regiments called the, and next armed corps gunners regiment for artillery. So they are different in the army only, that is a different kinds are there. They have a well equipped and ready for they are what is that perfect in horse riding, and next all the skills they have completed, and they know all the how to use that in the well advanced vehicles, and others what is that weapons, this all they have well trained people. There are 11 lakh 11 lakh soldiers and 9 lakh 60,000 reserve forces in the army. See, what is the number? 11 lakh. 11 lakh soldiers are there. How much? 11 lakh. There are how many soldiers? See, 11 lakh soldiers are there and 9 lakh 60,000 reserve forces are there in Indian Army. So 11 lakh soldiers. Here reserve forces means what? Sometimes they need more soldiers. So that time they are reserve people. They are that time during the when they need extra soldiers for help, these people help them. It's actually 11 lakh only are there. These are the reserve forces. Means look at here students. Here India that what population approximately about 135 crores. Huh? So for that crore 135 crores people, how many are there? Only 11 plus 9 20 lakh soldiers protecting us. So it's a very great matter, isn't it? The service of the chief of the army is called general. Here in army, the head is there, chief is there, isn't it? So the chief of the army is called what? What is the name? What we are identified as the general. The chief of the army is called general. Understood? He is responsible discharging duties. What is his responsibilities? He has to discharge the duties for the soldiers, army soldiers. He is dividing the duties when it's they are going for duty. So that time he is discharging the duties for the soldiers. And next related to the control of the force, and he is control the his army force. And next when training is necessary for them, he arranged the training for them. And the head office is based in New Delhi. Where is the army head office? It is the head office, it is in New Delhi. Is it clear students? Army, Indian army, it is the second largest in the world. Total 11 lakh soldiers are there, and 9 lakh 60,000 reserve forces are there. And the head of the army is called, chief of the army is called general, and the head office is located at New Delhi. Huh? And his duty is he is discharging the duties for the army force, and sometimes whenever it is necessary he is arrange the trainings for them. Okay. Is it about army? Apart from that, the army has been rendering valuable humanitarian services during natural calamities. Sometimes naturally some things happen, problems arise. Earthquake, it's happen naturally, isn't it? Floods, sometimes heavy rainwater floods, it will happen. Drought, no water since so many years, nothing. We have to face difficulties for rainwaters. Next, landslides. Sometimes simply the land will be fall down, so that's problem. And whirlwind, that's a heavy strong wind that also disturb the happiness of the people. People will suffer, they will lost so many things, they will sometimes they will lose their house, family, money, their job, everything they will lose this problem. So in this time the land army, apart from being technically advanced, has also its own spy agency. So the in this all the things, this army people, they are always ready to help the people during this natural problem when this happen. Okay. Now this is about the Indian army. Now next is Indian Navy. Indian Navy. The naval forces are the necessary for protection of the island and the coastal lines. Army, they are protecting the border areas. There is they what they are protecting island and the coastal area. Island and the coastal areas they are protecting. Who? The Navy force. See, the Indian Navy is the sixth largest in the world. It is the sixth largest in the world. Indian Navy is the sixth largest in the world, and the service chief is called Admiral. Here in Army, the service chief is called the General. The Navy chief is called as the Admiral. Admiral. Okay. Its headquarters also located at New Delhi. This head office also located where? In the New Delhi. The Indian Navy consists now what the Indian Navy have that consists of advanced missile ships and submarines means a very highly technology missile ships our Indian Navy have that and submarines means the people the Navy people they have a very well trained sometimes in underground water only they are hide and found fight with the enemies so that also they have a, well trained people among them, INS Vibhuti and INS Godavari are prominent, which are the advanced ships that is INS Vibhuti and INS Godavari. INS Vibhuti and INS Godavari. INS Godavari. And apart from them, INS Virat and INS Vikramaditya are well equipped with the fighter aircrafts. Apart from that, another two well equipped aircrafts are there that is INS Virat and INS Vikramaditya. INS Vikramaditya. Okay. Now, the naval base of the Indian Navy is situated in Kargil, which is known as the seabird. Where is this head office? The army head office, it is in the New Delhi, isn't it? So now Indian Navy head office. Indian Navy, the naval base of the Indian Navy, the naval base of the Navy's head office also, it is in New Delhi. But the naval base of the Indian Navy, it is situated where? It is in Karwar. It is in Karwar, that is Uttara Kannada district. You know that, isn't it? It is in Uttara Kannada district, Karwar. That is also known as the seabird. It is also known as the seabird. Where it is in Karwar, Uttara Kannada district, it is also known as the seabird. Okay, this is about the Indian Navy. Now next is Indian Air Force. Afterwards, other operational defense forces that is like Border Security Force, Border Road Organization, the Coastal Guards, and next is the Central Industry Security Force, Assistant Defense Forces like National Credit Corps, Home Guards, Civil Police Forces, and Indian Red Cross Society. These all things are there, isn't it? Now, the Air Force, Indian Air Force. Next is Indian Army over, Indian Navy over. Now, Indian Air Force. Indian Air Force. Indian Air Force, before start this Indian Air Force, just once I will recap the points. What is the meaning of the Defense Force? Okay, that you understood. Next, responsibilities of the Defense Force, what? That is protecting the country from the border areas, safeguarding the integrity and the unity of the country, and preventing smuggling and the anti-social activities of the country. Okay, the supreme power of the defense force vested with the President of India, and there are three divisions are there in the defense forces, that is Army Force, Navy Force, and the Air Force. Okay, and when we can see that during the national festivals like Independence Day, Republic Day, we can see their military strength of our defense force. How much, how they well disciplined and powerful, isn't it? So there are training centers are there for the they are for the to learn the fighting skills for the army force. The training centers are National Defense College, Defense Service Training Center, and Indian Military Academy. These are in Dehradun, and National Defense Academy, that is in Khadakwasle, Pune, Maharashtra state. Okay, now Indian Army, it is the second largest in the world, and the army, how many soldiers they have? There are 11 lakh soldiers and 9,000, sorry, 9 lakh 60,000. That is what reserve forces in India are there. The service chief of the army is called general. Keep in mind, the service chief of the army is called general, and he is the responsible for uh, discharging the duties related to the control of force and training, operation and administration. The head office of the army, it is in the New Delhi. Not only this, sometimes when natural disasters and or natural calamities, when it happened, like earthquake, then what is flood, tsunami, landslides, wind. So when it happens, so during that time also they always ready to help the people. Now next is Indian Navy. It is the sixth largest in the world. Indian Navy is the sixth largest in the world, and their area is what? Which area they are protecting? They are protecting the islands and the coastal lines. Which area? Islands and the coastal lines they are protecting. And here army chief is called as the general, navy chief is called as the admiral. This headquarters is situated in New Delhi. The Indian Navy consists of advanced missile of ships and submarines. Well, advanced ships are there and submarines. And among them, INS Vibhuti, INS Godavari, INS Virat, INS Vikramaditya, this well advanced, highly technologized the ships are there. The naval base of the Indian Navy, it is situated in Karwar, that is Uttara Kannada district, and it is also known as the sea bird. Okay. Now here look at this symbol. I already showed you the Indian Army symbol, and it is the Indian Navy symbol. Look at here. It is also in your textbook. Okay. And Indian, next is Air Force. It is the symbol of Indian Air Force. Okay. Now about Indian Air Force. The Indian Air Force is the fifth biggest in the world. See, fifth biggest. It is the fifth biggest. Army is the second. Huh? Navy is the sixth. And Air Force is the fifth biggest in the world. And here the service chief is called Marshal. See that? Don't be confused. The service chief is called a Marshal. See. Army chief is called as general, navy chief is called as a admiral, air chief is called as a marshal. So don't be confused. General means army head, admiral means navy head, marshal means air force head. This head office also located in New Delhi. All the three head office, Army, Navy and Air head office, it is located in New Delhi. And for the administrative convenience, the Indian Air Force is divided into 5 commanding stations. For the convenient work, they are dividing 5 commanding stations. Huh? Where are the stations? It is in one Bangalore. Next is Hyderabad, Dindigal, that is in Tamil Nadu state. Here the training centers are there. Air Force training centers are there. As a result of advancement of latest technology, it is equipped with fighter aircrafts to face any eventuality. So, what they are doing, what they have did, as a result, advancement of latest technology, they have a well advanced fighter aircrafts. They have to face the enemies, attacks from the enemies. So, what is this? Indian Air Force, it is the fifth biggest in the world. Indian Air Force, it is the fifth biggest in the world. And the service chief is called Marshal. The service chief is called Marshal. Head office, all the three Defense Force head office, it is located in the New Delhi. And for the administrative convenience, the Indian Air Force is divided into 5 commanding stations. How many? 5 commanding stations. The command stations at Bangalore, Hyderabad and Dindigal. There are totally 5 commanding stations. These are very important training centers. These are very important training centers. And as a result of advancement of latest technology, they have a very well advanced aircrafts to face the attack from the enemies. So we have to proud. We have to proud. Why? Because we have a well-disciplined defense forces and a well-trained disciplined forces, isn't it? So next is detail of Indian Air Force and other paramilitary defense forces. This we will learn in the tomorrow's class. Okay. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day. Thank you very much, students.